Hello, welcome to the second round. So we kept his hand mainly because if we do draw an island, we're basically good because we're gonna find an extra island with this in a way. 9 out of our remaining 33 cards are islands, which means that I have like 1 in a 3 shot of drawing one, and I have 2 draw steps to do so, blah blah blah. Even if I don't draw it and just draw a plane, I'm good, which means that there's another 15 cards in there. That's like 50% or close to 50%. Given that I have 2 draws, it's good enough. So opponent seems to be a ramp deck, or at least is ramping here. No clue what is ramping for. Revealed cards: mountain and swamp. Interesting. Island? Island. I told you, like, how hard can it be to find islands? It isn't that hard, ladies and gentlemen. So we obviously find more islands, which is pretty good. But the main problem is, of course, that our opponent is way ahead on us on board. Let's remove this. Does play the mountain, so me clicking it away doesn't make any difference. And he plays a Garrick Wildspeaker. Should I go for it? Like, I'm obviously gonna play Council's Judgment, right? But I'm not sure how I'm gonna tackle this. Like, this is the first time I'm gonna play this card. So I play Council's Judgment, I click on a beast, because that's the average card. And so I either, yeah, I think that's correct. I think I click on the beast. I think he's reading this now, figuring out what he wants to click on, and he's gonna click on his own Garrick. Oh! How does he do it, ladies and gentlemen? Can you actually see what I voted on? I don't know. Can you see what I voted on? I think he can. Like, maybe there's the issue, that you can see what I vote on. So maybe I should always pick the better one. I don't know. Like, when it was played against me, and maybe I should review the video in between. But maybe he always sees it. So if I draw land, I tap down the beast and attack Garrick. Everflown Chalice. So yeah, he is ramping in a bunch. Land? Wow, man. I'm a monster. For some reason, my PC starts lagging. Or started lagging. Attack Garrick. Kill it. Yeah, maybe he can see the vote. Maybe I should always pick the best target. Because it seems pretty odd that he would select his own beast, right? That doesn't seem to be that standard to do so. What is this gonna be? 6 mana. 7 mana. Destroy another target planeswalker. Yep. Can't really beat that card. I don't think I can actually beat that card. Because it says destroy target creature as well, right? Yeah. So even if I play like Baneslayer or Meloku, it's just gonna kick my face. I think I have to drop Meloku. Or maybe drop Keiga. Yeah, I think Keiga is better. Like, drop Keiga, he kills Keiga. I steal his beast and kill Garrick. Unless he kills Keiga, I steal the beast, he plays another creature. Stuff like that, but I have to go for this kind of play. Rampant growth, so more ramping on his end. What does he play red for then? Bonfire is a possibility. So then he's ramp, planeswalker, that kind of deck. Which my deck obviously isn't that well matched against, so I want Force of Will in my deck, I think. Have more counters to stop this kind of shenanigans. More lands. could put a beast into play. With that touch even. But then I just swing at this. It goes down to 1. I play Meloku. Bounce the land, replay the land. Keep Condemn up. Nah. I think this game is going pretty well. He only has 2 cards in hand. I think I have control over this character. Yes, it's gonna still take me a while to deal with it, but he should first attack with the beast, by the way, before he kills Keiga. Attack with the beast, I don't block, deal me 3 damage, then kill Keiga. Allows me to make the mistake of blocking the beast. That's also fine. But now, like, he should have always attacked first. No matter what he does with his Garruk, he should always attack first. Because if I block you, then can then kill the Keiga without allowing me to do something against it. Or how should I say this? If he... Yeah, how should I say this correctly? I think you guys understand, right? So, he doesn't make this, he attacks with the beast. If I block, he can kill the Keiga, I can't steal a creature, and this is still at 2, so I can't actually kill it either. So, I think it was a mistake on his end to do it the way he did. It's possible that the guy has Master's AoE that allows him to kill all of these, but it seems very unlikely given the colors he's playing. Although, I'm still curious what he plays red for. I don't see which Planeswalker is in these colors that red is worth it. So another 3/3 Death Toucher. Attack with everything, I guess. He has 3 cards, but I think I want to keep these. Like, I can deal with those with the rest, so... I think we bounce like an island. Then go to declare blockers. Block like the Death Toucher. And see what he does. Awakening Zone, okay card. Just not doing too much, to be honest. So I think we attack with both on the Garruk. Wanna get rid of it. We could play the Baneslayer, but I don't think we necessarily need to overextend here. I think we have full control over the board anyway. And if he does run something like Rolling Earthquake, we don't want him to wipe by everything and then we have nothing on board. Now if he does that, he wipes his own board and we have the Baneslayer as a backup. Given he attacks with all of those, I think we still let 1 come through. Like this. Block with the Seagate on 1. Block with the Illusion on 1. Then we can start attacking with the Meloku, or just not attacking and then keeping the Keiga around. Start picking things off. But I think we do want to apply some pressure on our opponent. What's this? Destroy the artifact or enchantment. Put an elf. Yeah, okay. Draw a card for each creature. Yeah. So it's gonna die to the Keiga immediately. Weird play, but I guess he just wants to apply as much pressure to me as he can, so it's obvious for me to play the Baneslayer now. So begin combat. Take that card. Play Baneslayer with 3 of these and 2 of these just to pull off a counter somewhat. And now we should have full control over this board, right? Like, unless he has like the 3 mana X where it reveals the X cards, and then you get to put everything into play, which is the convert mana cost of X or less. Genesis Wave, that's the name. So the guy is a token deck though. I mean, we do have like 2 turn clock in play. So unless he plays Overrun. Why does he play red? Well, soon found out because he just tapped for red. Inferno Titan. That's okay, I guess. Pretty weird card to be splashing red for. Also, why would you not attack first? No need to do anything there. Blade Splicer, he can kill that, so I don't want to do that yet. So I think we just attack him. You might say, well, you could have attacked with the Kega as well, that's true. But we have 12, we have lethal anyway due to Meloku and then it being 13 damage. Now we can attack with everything basically. Sylvan Library, that's gonna come too late. Then shoot 3 on this. See what he shoots at. I think he shoot at Meloku. He's shooting on me, okay. So let's condemn this guy. No, then he gains life, right? So let's not do that. So we can gain control of this, then shoot a bunch of these, which I don't think I want to have happen. We can condemn that. I think we condemn this. I think we also make a single token. We pluck this, take 3. Sure. So we block this, block another one, take 3. Play a wall first, just to see what to draw. Maybe we draw this miss and then this game is over anyway. Barrier Skull. Guess that's good enough. it really doesn't matter, I think, at this point. This presents a 2-tone clock now. I think Blade Splicer is a bit better than the Barrier Skull. First of all, we don't necessarily want to show him the Barrier Skull, but the fact that this has First Strike allows it to kill like these Death Touchers. Actually, this single card blocks both of them. And this is already lethal anyway. Like, I don't see what my opponent is actually doing with all this mana. Has to be Genesis Wave, right? Maybe I don't condemn there, like I just take the hit, make a bunch of tokens and then swing for lethal, maybe that's better. Given that he has kept the card in his hand for an entire time. And then played Sylvan Library, which opens up more top deck opportunities. Obstinate Ballot, yeah, still not gonna do it. Because this is 13. Because as soon as we do this, it's lethal. $10, $30. Yep. So, somewhat of Planeswalker deck. I think we want to play Force of Will just because those Planeswalkers are way too annoying. Seal of Cleansing, we only saw Awakening Zone in Sylvan Library. I don't think we want to run Seal of Cleansing against that. Banisher Priest seems okay. I don't think the opponent runs that many removal cards. Although we saw red, but it was like Inferno Titan. Should play red for something else as well, right? What's not that great against this guy? Mana War seems strong. Guess Wall of Omens, he doesn't seem to be an aggro deck. Though at the end he had a bunch of tokens, but he's not really an aggro deck. Although this cantrips me, of course, but I think dig through time. Maybe. Supreme Verdict seems fine. Just to have an out. We want a counter because we just added a force field, so we're not cutting one of those. I think dig through time is worse. A force spike isn't gonna be that great either. Didn't I play this guy? Isn't this the same guy that previously had those? Pretty good hands. We don't really have a counter, but I mean we have Council's Judgment again. And he opens with Also Deep Shadow once more. That's somewhat annoying. He hasn't seen Treachery. Wow, Supreme Verdict is a good one. So just in case he has like an aggro down, we have Supreme Verdict. So that's nice. Maybe should have left with an island just to bluff for Spike, but I mean, I don't have it. I haven't shown it in game 1. There's no reason for him to play around this, and he might not attack here because I showed Condemn. Maybe this is better than the island. Like, there's no way I draw Legacy's Lure and then I'm able to play it. Monolith, huh? This can become brutal if you can like drop Garrick's Predator next turn. No, it doesn't actually do anything because of Council's Judgment. It makes a single 3/3 and then dies. Yeah, probably you can see the vote. Like, I was just thinking about it previously in the other game, but it seems likely that you can do so. Obstinate build is a-okay in my book. I'm not gonna do anything against that card. Like, I can Supreme Verdict anytime I want, so plus Baneslayer and Treachery and so on actually stop that anyway. Not gonna pick the land this time, so let's pick the Force Spike. If he had the solution, he would have already played Garruk, right? Or maybe he wants to play Garruk and immediately have an effect. What is he accelerating into? Like, I'm really curious why this guy plays so much acceleration, and then what we saw of his deck wasn't really that acceleration necessary. Like, he didn't have the necessity to accelerate. Oh, Harmonize is a really nice one. Yep. Have to let it resolve. I can't actually do anything against this card. So for Spike, I think we cut it. Let's allow him to attack here. Sure. Sure. Wait, he attacked with this? Nah, he tapped that for mana. Tamiyo again. We can Supreme Verdict. I think we do. Although it's not really necessary here, is it? Nah, let's not Supreme Verdict. I think we wanna wait with Tamiyo and see if we can play around things. We're still gonna take a hit of 12 here. Oh, 4 here, down to 12. Garruk cost 7, right? So he had 7 mana. So if he had Garruk, he would have used it. Please, more creatures. Exalted, yeah, hit a 5, I guess. More creatures? There's a Garruk. We can't really protect Tamiyo without playing Supreme Verdict. We can Treachery this and steal it. We can also Council Judgment and just get rid of this, and then Supreme Verdict. We can Supreme Verdict now. He makes a beast. Yeah, I think that's better. We Supreme Verdict now, he makes a beast. In which case, we can steal the beast with Treachery and then Council Judgment, or can just Council Judgment. I'll keep open the Force Spike just in case he plays something that we can counter, like taps out for Genesis Wave or something, I don't know. Kodama's Reach, let's see what he gets. A swamp and a forest. So he only needs one swamp apparently. So it's just he splashes this. Oh no, never mind. So yeah, the guy has plenty of mana all the time. Okay, I'm gonna understand that. So I guess I can Tameo the beast, right? And then see what he does to that. Like if he wants to make a token and then play the Predator, he can. But then we can cancel Judgment the Predator, so. And if he now wants to play more creatures, we can just Treachery those. It seems very unlikely the guy's ever gonna tap out into my Force Spike. So I think Force Spike is maybe a card not necessary here. Sakura Tribuilder, sure. Yep. I mean, we can immediately cancel Judgment to Garruk as well. It seems that my opponent doesn't really have much. I don't really want to cast Treachery here. I think we cast Cancel Judgment. Target the Garruk. Yeah, I think it shows him what's voted on. Like if he picks the Garruk here now over the Beast. Yeah, it shows it. There's no other way that it would make sense. The guy does have plenty of fix. Grafted Wargear. Not much I can do about that. Guess he attacks on the Tameo, right? Yep. More? Oh, library. I'm like, oh, it's just a library, but it's obviously a pretty good one. So I think we keep this step now, and then just drop a Better Skull, because we can block this one. He could have a removal for the Better Skull, although he hasn't seen it previous game, so he shouldn't. He hasn't seen Fatefarers or Journey either, so I don't think he has artifact removal. Could have Fatefared this, but he can just sacrifice it. He can also equip it on this now, but then this dies because of the Crafted Wargear. I guess the worst card would be Infernatide and killing Tameo. Frailist, sure. Oh, not sure. That's annoying. Why is that exiled? I don't know. Why is the Garruk exiled? Oh, the card exiled it. Yeah. So we can Treachery this, play Baneslayer. We can Fatefarers this and just take 3. I think we Fatefarer this, take 3, and then play Baneslayer the turn after. Because he just has no action going on so far. He needs to play another big creature before he actually has any action. Yes, he's gonna deal me 7 apparently, because I miscalculated. I'm an idiot. But I mean, he should like play a big creature here, right? With the Sylvan Library out there right now. He could not, like if it's like, don't really want to, I don't really need to. But I hope he does, like Infernatide would be bonkers here for me. He doesn't, so there's that. So obviously Baneslayer, not much else to do here. If he has a remove for that, I'm pretty lost. I would be at 1, but then his creatures are tapped anyway, Treachery isn't gonna do it. If he uses removal now, it's a mistake, I think. Nah, it doesn't matter, because I don't have the mana anymore for Treachery. Like, I already made my bet. Have to lie in it. Okay, that's fine. So it allows him to reshuffle with the library. It allows this to become bigger as well, but it's only a 5 power one, 5 toughness one. So the Baneslayer still kills it. So he has to find something with the Sylvan Library to kill this, which probably is Garruk. So Garruk would win him the game here. Well, it doesn't win him the game immediately, but it most likely wins him the game. Rampant Growth, so yeah, he hasn't found it, so he needs a shuffle effect. So that's why he Rampant Growths. In which case, I hope I draw like Dismiss or Force of Will. I guess you always equip here. Well, it costs 0, so it doesn't really matter when you do it. I think it's free anyway. Might as well wait with it. Condemn is an okay draw. Not really what I wanted, but attack him. I basically wanted Dismiss or Force of Will, because Garruk is gonna wreck me. Okay, I think that's one of the only cards in his deck at this point that's gonna kill me, and that's Garruk. And I think he has it here. He's tapping for way too much. No? This is 9, 10. Olamach. Sure. Okay. That's actually fine, because I can treachery that card. Kip, yep. Swing at me, bro. Okay. This is indestructible, right? No, yeah, it is. But this is a sacrifice. So I'm not gonna condemn this, because then he's gonna re-equip this on this, and if he then has a creature, he can use that. So we're gonna treachery this right now. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can journey this, but I don't see the need to. I think we have condemn plus journey, so even if it gets rid of this somehow, we can always condemn this. This explains why he has a bunch of acceleration though. And killed my Baneslayer. Damn you. I guess Delph would be pretty good now, the Dig Through Time. DTT. I always want to call it Dig Through Depth, the old arcane spell. But obviously it's not the same, it's way different. Oracle of Moldaya. It's okay. Farseek. So this does not have trample. Sneak attack. Wunu. So the guy is also sneak attack deck. Manowar, Bounce the Beast. Journey the Oracle. Attack him with Ulamach. He sacrifices 4, which is Freya, Crafted Wargear, Basalt Monolith, and the land, I guess. Nope, he apparently prefers sacrificing lands. This is a good reason to play red, by the way. So yeah, he sacrificed lands over Freya. which is Fate's First. So I have the Condemn just in case he has like a really sick creature that I need to stop. He can take an extra card. We know one is 4/6, so the other two have to be good. They have to be really good. He can take one extra, then have an extra attacker. So I can block one and then condemn the other. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. Plenty of mana. I think this is a Garruk. There it is. It is Garruk. In which case he kills this. Right? No. That was a bizarre move. I understand why he does it, or so we attack him, I think. Nah, he gains life, so I think we attack Garruk. He blocks this, but he still has to annihilate 4. I could have force spiked this, by the way, and made him take an extra 2 damage, but I don't think that's worth it per se. So sacrifice sneak attack, a land. I would still sacrifice a Freya, man. So the more lands he sacrifices, the better for me, because force spike is now become active. Too bad this card is actually indestructible, you know. Actually forgot about that. Actually, that explains why he didn't minus this, because you can't actually kill this. You do gain 10 life, right? Yeah, you still gain life. So he would have gained 10 life, but then he wouldn't have a blocker and he would have just died, yeah. So we go 2-0, and I'll see you guys in the last round.